Hey guys, this weekend I had some fun getting ready for Christmas. I made some pom-poms and I wanted to share these pom-pom makers with you that we carry here at Miss Babs. And all you need is some scrap yarn and some scissors and the pom-pom makers. So I'm going to clear this away and show you what I'm talking about. Okay. So the pom-pom makers are made by Clover and they come in a package of 2, and there's actually 4 sizes, but you get the mini and the small in one package, and you get the medium and the large in another package. They're super easy to use, and I'm going to take out the medium one and show you how it works. All right, so I have a collection of Yummy 2-ply here and a little bit of Naked Moon Glow, and I'm just gonna make a mishmash pom-pom. So you want to wrap one side at a time, so you can kind of leave one side closed, and we're gonna wrap this C shape with our yarn. And you don't have to be super neat and tidy about it. So I'm going to begin, and then I'm sure we're going to speed this up so that you don't have to sit here while I wrap the whole thing. So you can work from the inside or the outside of the ball. But you're just gonna hold it with your thumb. Those 2 pieces will kind of move around a little bit, but it's okay. And I'm just gonna catch my tail. And like I said, you don't have to be super neat and tidy about it, but now that it's full, see how this shape is all filled up with yarn. Then you want to close up that half, and it squishes down, and that's fitting in there pretty snugly because it's very full. Then you're going to do the other half the same way. Okay, now that I've got this side all wound, I'm going to close it up. It fits real snug. I'm gonna cut this last bit off, and then the fun part, I think, is you're going to use your scissors and cut the yarn, and there's a nice slit right here that you can kind of put your scissor tips down in and snip. And you're just gonna follow that. See the groove in there? And you're gonna snip all the way across one side. You can kind of see the pattern emerge. You need some pretty sharp scissors. And you're going to cut all the way across. Just take your time and snip down through all those layers that you wound. And like I said, those ends don't matter. You can see we're going to be doing a lot of trimming on these pom-poms. That's part of a great pom-pom, is the trimming afterwards. And the other part is you got to use lots of yarn. Make sure that those sides are full. So now we have kind of a sandwich that looks like this. But first, you have to tie it here. So you don't want to open it yet. We got to make a tie for in there. Now, if you're using something like the mohair, you can't tie with it. You're better off to tie with something that is strong, because you're going to have to tie a very tight knot. So I'm going to use a couple pieces of the green, and I'm gonna take 2 strands of each color. So, okay, so I cut a length of, or a couple lengths of yarn. I've got 4 strands here, and I'm going to use this as my tie on the pom-pom. And this is what you would put down through the top of a hat, or tie it to your shoelaces or your roller skates. So you want to leave yourself some length. And I'm going to go down into this groove. You can feel it pop down in. And I'm going to turn it over. Make sure that it's down in there. And then I'm going to tie, for me, I call this a surgeon's knot. I use this when I'm weaving, when I tie onto the front of the loom. I put it through twice and then pull really hard. Okay, and then I'm going to tie just an overhand knot on top of that. Pull really hard. And then I'm going to turn it over and come back up. And I'm going to do that again, just to make sure that we're really secure. Whoops. Put that through another time. Pull it really hard. And that's why you need some good sturdy yarn. You can't use the lace weight to tie your lace weight pom-pom. You need to use something else. Oh, give that a good pull. And then you can use it on top of a hat, or you can use it on a package. So they are fun to play with and fun to work with. And I hope that you give the newfangled pom-pom maker by Clover a try. Thanks!